with the best mascot in the business. Give it up for Brad Beach. And let's meet the team. He's a defender from Fishkill, New York. Number 4, Robert Williamson. He's a midfielder from Whitefish Bay. Number 6, Sean Esqueta. A forward from Brazil. Number 7, Ricardo Carvalho. He's a midfielder also from Brazil. Number 8, Breno Oliveira. Starting at defender from Aurora, Illinois, number 10, Mario Alvarez. At defender from Neenah, Wisconsin, number 12, Stuart Grable. The man from Milwaukee, starting at forward tonight, number 20, Tony Walls. Starting at forward from Haiti, the pass man, number 24, Max Ferdinand. Oh, Captain, my Captain, starting at forward, number 26, Ian Bennett. A midfielder from Milwaukee, number 29, Salvador Nunez. He's a goalkeeper from La Cruces, New Mexico, number 32, Augie Ray. Your starting goalkeeper tonight, the man in the box from Rochester, New York, number 33, William The Wall Panahene. At midfielder from Sterling Heights, Michigan, number 44, Alex Steinwasser. Starting at forward from Chicago, oh so saucy, number 80, Alex Sanchez. He's a forward from Fort Collins, Colorado, number 88, Kyle Crane. And a forward from Sterling Heights, Michigan, number 97, Javier Steinwasser. Your all-star coaching staff. We begin with athletic trainers Ariel Hachel and Ricardo Vidal. Assistant coaches are Marcio Leite, Tenzin Rampa. Head coach of your Milwaukee Wave is Giuliano Oliviero. White fans, make some noise for your 7-time champions, Milwaukee Wave. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove your hats. Presenting the colors for tonight's game, please welcome Pack 321. Performing our national anthem tonight, please welcome Violet Marty.
Broad stripes and bright from Panther Arena in downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As you look at the video flyover from the Blue Angels, it's Major Arena Soccer League. The Milwaukee Wave hosting the Baltimore Blast. The long-time rivalry between these clubs across 5 different leagues, to be exact. And here they are once again hooking up for the second time this season, second of 3 meetings in this season's MASL regular season schedule. Wave capturing a 5-4 victory over the Blast here on December 20th. That is the only loss of the season for Baltimore. The Blast comes in at 9-1-0 for 26 points. They are currently tied for second in the league standings with San Diego. The Chihuahua Savage, whom provided the opposition for the Wave in their most recent game, that was this past Tuesday here at Panther Arena, where the Savage came away with a 7-6 overtime victory. They lead the league 31 points, 11-2-0. And the Wave at 8-2-1 for 23 points, 5-0-1 here on the friendly confines of the black turf at Panther Arena. And they are currently tied with the Kansas City Comets for 4th place, each team with 23 points. Let's bring in the Wave Hall of Famer, our colleague Art Kramer, AK. Should be a good one here tonight as Wave and Blast get it on. We had a tight one in our first meeting about a month ago, and the Wave coming out with a late goal by Ian Bennett to win it 5-4. Can the Wave do it again here today?
It should be a great one, Tom. And first off, hello to all of our friends in Charm City, the longtime fans of the Baltimore Blast. Man, we go way back, Tom. Way back. Had some great matches with this club. Great memories, and hopefully tonight will be another good memory, a great game between these two historic franchises.
This will be the 101st regular season meeting between the clubs. I'm not sure anybody has ever met that much in the history of indoor soccer. You'd have to double check, San Diego and Tacoma, perhaps, if you go back to their original MISL days, but at least in this century.
And Tom, these fans in Baltimore still reeling over that drop pass in the end zone by the ever-reliable Andrews, the tight end. Oh, man, I feel for you guys, and hopefully the indoor soccer season will give me some relief from that.
I would have felt a lot better at it.
Well, we would have too, and we're not telling why, but I think they can figure out why.
Baltimore in the whites. They will kick off and go right to left as we look at the action here in the first period. Milwaukee in their traditional black and yellow on the black carpet here at Panther Arena. Bruno Enrique kicks it off, and we are underway. Hope you enjoy this one tonight from MKE. Juan Pereira with it, trying to force the action against the boards with Mario Alvarez defending. Out to the near side, Patrick Thompson, taken away by the Wave. As Max Ferdinand had it for a moment, Thompson gets it back, and now Baltimore will reload. The Blast typically will be a patient team offensively. They have scored 72 goals so far this year. They have only given up 44. Willie Benahane trying to cover out on that one in the middle. Now off the inboard to Thompson in front, and Max Ferdinand clears it up.
Hey, got to say, Tom, right off the bat, Mr. Hale, if you're listening there in Baltimore, the longtime Blast owner, have them make those numbers on the back of these white jerseys a little bit bigger, man. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you got a couple of broadcasters on Social Security. We need to enlarge those numbers. Jamie Thomas, the veteran out of St. John's, New York, taps it back to
the Social Security boys up here.
That's right. Chad Porch wears number 4. Number 32 is Mateus Silva. And again, the Blast with a little bit of possession here. And that's usually the way they play it. Again, they tend to be pretty patient offensively. 6-0-0 at home in the miniature confines of CQ Arena in Townsend, Maryland. On the road, 3-1-0. And again, that only loss was to the Wave back in December.
The Wave should be very well practiced at playing against a team that likes to keep possession. With the Chihuahua Savage they just saw on Tuesday afternoon, nobody keeps possession as well as the Savage.
Alvarez trying to get down the near board. Yeah, the Savage must have had it, Art, close to 75-80% of the time. If you were taking a look at the time of possession. Here comes Escueda, trying to get around Chad Porch. Porch, the indoor rookie. He's had veteran playing experience outdoors.
Who should be on the All-Star team, by the way. He's had that kind of season. Number 4,
no doubt.
Chad Porch.
Definitely contender for Rookie of the Year, and looks like a rising star for the Blast. They've had a few newcomers this year who have really made an impact. Wellington Bernouse, number 77, is another one to keep an eye on if you see him get into the game. Robbie Williamson with it now for the Wave as he'll back it up for Breno Oliveira. Crowd still coming in here. Should have a nice crowd here tonight. Busy sports night downtown Milwaukee. You've got Marquette hosting UConn in a college basketball game right down the block at the Fiserv Forum. And that one is going to bring 17,000, 18,000 fans to it. Crowd here won't be quite that big, but I'd say we're going to get close to 4,000 here tonight. Breno Oliveira controlling for Milwaukee. The Brazilian native tried to come up for Salvador Nunez, couldn't make the connection. Wave is going to be without their veteran target man, Derek Huffman. Derek came down with a flu and was a scratch for tonight's game. So that is going to be a tough guy for Milwaukee to replace. Slava Nunez, one of the players designated to do so.
And also number 88, Kyle Crane, the guy who filled in for me here in the broadcast booth about, 2 weeks ago, Tom, when I was out with the flu?
In that game against Tacoma, Kyle filling in very capably, so we'll look forward to seeing number 88 when he gets a chance to get out there.
Hopefully he plays like Eric Lindros, the former Philadelphia Flyer, number 88.
Yeah. Off the end board, Alex Steinwasser plays it. Now Nunez up for Carvalho, ahead to Alex. Trying to get ahead of the pack, but 4 Baltimore defenders quickly race back to get it now. Taken away, here's Elton De Oliveira. De Oliveira started his indoor career with the Blast in 16-17. Played there for a few years, then was dealt to, I want to say Tacoma, maybe it was Ontario, but anyway, he only played there a half season, then was traded to Harrisburg, where he then went on to spend 3 more seasons before coming back to the Blast this year. Jairo Rivera, second-year player out of Arlington, Virginia, former member of the Portland Timbers Academy. The Timbers out of Major League Soccer. Off the end board, swept away by Alvarez, but turned over by the Wave, and Baltimore control. There's Jesus Pacheco. Pacheco, just 24 years old, out of Northridge, California, already in his 6th MASL season, and he won't turn 25 until June.
The names have changed over the years for the Blast, Tom, but the recipe for success seems to stay the same way no matter who they have coaching. 5 behind the ball, keep good possession, finish your chances, and against the Wave it's always been limit Marcio Leite, but thankfully for them, Marcio retired. But this team will get 5 behind the ball and defend relentlessly, and they keep great possession. Marcio now an assistant coach. He's behind the bench with head coach Giuliano Oliviero and assistant coach Tenzin Rampa. Foul called on the Blast. It used to be Danny Kelly behind the bench for the Blast, and those times have changed. 16 seasons for Kelly, but now it's David Bascombe in his 4th season with the Blast, and he's done an outstanding job. He was Kelly's assistant for several years with Baltimore after playing for the Blast to end a fairly long indoor career. And you can't say enough about the job that Bascombe has done this year. I don't think anybody thought that this team was going to be where they're at right now at this part of the season. No, most of the preseason rankings had them, somewhere in the bottom half of the league. Yep. And as I said, starting tonight, tied for second. Bermoose trying to get around Javi Steinwasser. Well defended by Javi. Up ahead, Alex Sanchez. Racing upfield with Bello chasing Sanchez coming in. Shot and no! Off the post! But it wouldn't go down. Got to grease those posts down, Tom. That should have slid in. My goodness, where's the groundskeeper when we need him, huh? Not many people are going to stay with Sanchez in a foot race like that, but Jonatas Melo, good speed in the recovery.
So, Wave with the first great chance of the night, but not quite able to turn on the light. Here's Sean Escueta, the Milwaukee area native out of Whitefish Bay in his third year with the Wave. Carvalho had the first pass rejected. Now up to Breno. Breno's got some room. He's going to load up for the shot. And way underneath. And it's out of play, and we will have our media timeout. 7:43 left to go, first period. No score here from Milwaukee. This is MASL TV. No score with 7:43 left to go in the first period from Milwaukee. The Major Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on MASL TV. Also, MITRE is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League. Established in 1817, MITRE is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at mitre.com. And MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League, all the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Blast with it. They go right to left here in the first period. There's Julian Rodriguez, the native of Queens, New York, getting the start tonight for the Blast. Rodriguez making his 5th start of the year. He is basically split time with the veteran Mike Zierhofer, who started the other 6. There's a shot just missing there by Pacheco. Almost able to pick the far corner there. Rodriguez, so far this year, so good. 4-0 with a 3.96 goals against average, which would be among the tops in the league if he had enough minutes played. 242 minutes on the year for Julian. And a 7.58 save percentage, so he has been impressive.
Offensively, both these teams average over 7 goals per game, but you can bank that this is going to be a lower scoring game. I'd have to say you get to 5, you might win this one.
Bruno Enrique puts it away. The assist is going to go to Juan Pereira, and the Blast take the lead on the Wallace Scora, 1-0.
The two veterans right there. Pereira, number 22, good work along the near side. Plays it off the wall, as you said, Tom, and there was Bruno right in front to give the Blast the early lead. Take another look here, Tom, on the replay. And there's Enrique unmarked. 2 Wave defenders. Look at this. Actually, it was Williamson that just allowed Enrique to turn and spin away from him.
Bruno gets his 8th goal of the year. He also has 9 assists for 17 points. Juan Pereira gets his 11th assist, among the league leaders in that category. The Waves' Alex Sanchez tops with 13, and Pereira now with, check that was his 5th assist of the year. But 10 goals, 5 assists for Juan Pereira, 15 points on the year. So Enrique moves in for a tie with Chad Porch atop the Baltimore scoring list, each with 17 points. And Pereira is third with 15. Sanchez leading the Wave with 26. He's second in the league only to Chihuahua's Jorge Rios, who has 27. And as I said, Alex, the league's leading playmaker with 13 assists. So 13 goals, 13 assists for Saucy Sanchez. Ricardo Cavallo is second on the Wave team scoring list with a total of 16 points.
The Wave very fortunate they're not down 2-0 as Pereira had a bunny right there in front that he put over the top.
Alvarez trying to make the connection up front, but broken up by Patrick Thompson. Now Baltimore will come back with it. Silva for Thompson. And across for Pacheco. Jesus Pacheco in his second season with the Blast, his 6th overall. Tony Walls with a nice flick-on header behind. And taken away now, Bermuse. Good step up by Waltz to intercede there. Porch has it, he circles around.
Vermoose stopped. I think he thought there was going to be a foul called on himself. Referee didn't call it. Seemed like he was a little surprised.
Austin Sani, Ellis Osmanovic are the two officials tonight. Chad Porch, shot, save! Willie B got a piece of that one, and coming through, and unable to finish on the follow-up. I think that was Mello, and tough break for Baltimore. They would have been up 2-0.
Great save by Willie B with the left hand.
Willie B coming off a 23-save performance against Chihuahua this past Tuesday, as he continues to be one of the best goalies in this league and arguably the premier shot stopper in this league.
I don't think there's any question about that. He is spectacular with his shot-stopping abilities.
Silva trying to get the end board, sends it across. Sanchez for Milwaukee, out for Alvarez. And now Nunez with it. Good job there by Chava Nunez to keep the possession. Walls across from Willie B. Headed away, and the Blast will come back with it.
The Blast dominating the Wave here in the first 12 minutes of this game. It has been all Baltimore here in the first quarter.
Very limited possession thus far for the Wave. Jamie Thomas with it across for Silva. This is one of 3 games going on in the Major Arena Soccer League tonight. You've got Harrisburg playing in St. Louis even as we speak. That is the game on CBS Sports Golasso. Shot knocked down, 1-0. The ambush with the lead 5 minutes ago, first period there. And then starting a little bit later, it'll be Utica at Texas, taking on the Texas Outlaws down in Mesquite. Outlaws still looking for their first one of the year. They're 0-8.
So for Kelvin Oliveira in that game with Utica City, Tom, you got the over or under 3 goals for Kelvin?
Yeah, I'll tell you, tough to bet on the under with that guy, right?
Yeah.
If it's 3, it's tough. If the over under is 4, it's tough to bet under with Kelvin. Chad Porch, former star at High Point University as well as the University of Delaware. Trying to get end board. Good step in by Nunez to knock it away. The Blast still retaining possession. Wave trying to see if they can still dig in here defensively and keep the deficit at 1. One thing about the Blast, when you fall behind this team, well, really at any point of the game, but especially if you fall behind by multiple goals, they are very difficult to come back against. The way they play, the way they control possession, it can be very challenging.
Well, thus far, the Wave has not registered a shot on goal.
Here's Mello. Jonatas coming back off of injury. He's looked pretty good for the Blast so far this season. Now played in 4 games. He's got 3 goals and an assist. Long pass down the middle. They were trying to spring Alvarez, but again, the Blast able to get the possession back as we tick down to about a minute to go. Lightning fast first period. It's basically been Baltimore knocking the ball around and no whistles at all.
And creating some good chances to score as well.
Wave has it. Let's see if they can do anything. Ahead, Alvarez. Mario coming in. Mario with a little chip, and he just misses wide. Sanchez tried to play it up. It was deflected away. Alvarez gets it back. Played to the middle. The Blast almost had it. Now Alvarez coming in. Mario with a shot off the frame. Second time the Wave has hit the frame tonight. Back on the Blast. 2-on-1. Enrique coming down the middle, and he misplayed it, and Billy B covers up. Oh, what a break for the Wave.
You're not going to see a player with the skill of Bruno Enrique miss that very often.
Oh, my goodness. 99%er for the Blast, but they don't convert. Ian Bennett's shot. Carvalho trying to get the rebound, and that will do it for the period. So a flurry in the final minute of play after it was basically a Baltimore possession for the rest of the time. At the end of our first 15 minutes, it's Baltimore 1, Milwaukee nothing. This is MASL TV.
Credit Union Hero of the Game. This is Danny Hernandez. He has dedicated the past 15 years to education. He's been a teacher, a coach, a school administrator, a football coach, and now you lead as the directing principal of Jerstad Agerholm K through 8 in Racine, overseeing 1,000 students and 150 teachers. Tell me a little bit about how and why you have dedicated your life to making and helping these kids succeed.
Yeah, I think for me it's about helping others, right? So for me it helps fill that void. Can't imagine doing anything else. And just shout out to you guys for letting us do this today. Support your public schools, everybody. We need your help. And it's just great to be here.
Well, we appreciate you and thank you for everything that you do for the community. We know that the kids' success starts at home and in the schools and with mentors and heroes like you. So ladies and gentlemen, please let's hear it one more time for the Educator Credit Union Hero of the Game, Danny Hernandez. Yes, and if you would like to nominate a Hero of the Game, you can scan the QR code and you can nominate an Educator Credit Union Hero of the Game. So one more time, let's hear that. What did you say? Let's go.
Let's go Wave.
Let's go Wave. Second quarter coming right up.
Man, the new Milwaukee Wave here. I'd love to take that one. Okay, the new soccer ball. Hey, Brad, I'm ready to check out here. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take the new bag, Brad. How much, my friend? Oh, I got that, no problem. Right here. Cold hard cash. I forgot. Panther Arena is cashless, but how about my Educator's Credit Union debit card? That'll work here, right? You too can get your very own Educator's Credit Union Milwaukee Wave debit card. Go to any of the 25 locations across Southeast Wisconsin or go to ECU.com. We ready to go here, Brad? What do you mean decline? Scan it again, please. Oh my goodness. Educator's Credit. Achieving more together. Let's go Wave. Wave fans, are we ready? Let's go! Let's go! Wave!
1-0, the Baltimore Blast leading the Milwaukee Wave as we start the second period of action here from Panther Arena in Milwaukee. Wave with it, they go right to left. The only goal of the first period scored by Bruno Henrique, his 8th of the year from Juan Pereira. Blast dominated the possession in the first quarter, I should say.
And the Wave, sorry Tom, the Wave with no shots on goal in that first quarter. Alvarez with a couple of really nice chances at the end, but failed to hit the target.
Wave hit the frame a couple times, but unfortunately could not get one past Julian Rodriguez. And really, Wave pretty fortunate to only be down by a goal. Baltimore had some other quality chances, and especially the one with Enrique in the final minute of the first quarter. Coming right down the middle, but he botched it up. Back the other way, off the end board, rebound's going to come out. Carvalho with it now. Carvalho and Sanchez back 2-on-3 as Thompson came off the bench to intercede that time. Javi Steinwasser, the older of the two Steinwasser brothers, out of Henry Ford II High School in Sterling Heights, Michigan, home of the Falcons. He and his younger brother Javi, his younger brother Alex, I should say, 2 years younger, both proud graduates of that institution before they both went on to play at the University of Indianapolis. Off the end board, redirection, Carvalho just above the frame. Grable running downfield. He and Thomas bump into each other, but they play on.
That ball off the wall almost actually hit off Silva, number 32, the defender, and almost went in their own goal.
This is the 51st regular season meeting between the clubs here in Milwaukee. Kyle Crane off the end board, but couldn't make the connection. Now Mello to the corner as Nunez pressures in there. Ball squirts free. Here come the Blast. Thompson trying to push up for a 2-on-1. He fires a shot in the goal. Patrick Thompson able to get one for Baltimore, and they now lead it 2-0. Time of the goal at 2:37 in the second period.
Good finish that time by Thompson. You see him coming out of the back, number 88, and it's a low, hard shot that beats Willie B to the far post. Good strike that time. If you're a goal scorer, that's the finishing recipe, that low, hard shot. That's going to beat the goalkeeper.
Not sure who had the assist. Thompson got it back in his defensive third and came storming up and tallied the shot. He gets his 5th of the season. And again, Baltimore now with a 2-0 lead. And they get it right back. Chad Porch. Kick saving a beauty there by Willie B. Denying Porch in a bid for his 12th goal of the year. Williamson with it. Williamson was a teammate of Willie Benahene, both in college for a couple of years at Buffalo State University and also for a season with the Harrisburg Heat. So those guys are pretty familiar with each other. Here's Jamie Thomas with it. Thomas set a big goal for the Blast a couple of seasons ago in the playoffs. He scored the game winner in overtime in game 1 of the 2-game Eastern Conference Finals against the Wave right here at Panther Arena. So he's got at least one good memory from the games he's played here. Pacheco drives it across, knocked down, cleared out, but the Blast will get it again. And once again, they'll change with the possession. Wave able to change up a couple of guys. Wellington Bermuse had it knocked away. It'll go through. Tony Walls with it, turns, clears out of the bounds, top of the dark restart. Looked like a little miscommunication there between Walls and Willie B as the ball was going back toward the Wave end.
It was right at the corner of the penalty area. Tony thought Willie was going to come out and grab it, but when he didn't, Tony was forced to clear it. He cleared it out of bounds.
Shot and a goal. Well executed off the restart as Pereira finishes it off 3-0 Baltimore.
Bing, bang, boom, right there from the top of the arc. Not a play you see very often. Melo played it to his right, and it went straight across. That time, once again, right here. Look at that. The Wave defense just a little bit slow to come out, close that one down, but well played that time by the Blast. And the Wave is in a deep hole here early on.
3-0 Blast on the restart goal by Pereira as he gets his 11th of the season. Double check on the assist on that one as well. Sanchez coming in. Sanchez with a shot save made. Rodriguez, good job by Rodriguez to come out and cut the angle.
Hey, first shot on goal for the Wave, though.
So,
baby steps, Tom, baby steps.
Yeah, took them almost 20 minutes to get it. Carvalho a little bit high and wide on that one. Meanwhile, still 1-0 in St. Louis in that game between the Ambush and the Harrisburg Heats. Pacheco!
Wow.
Tattoos the frame. Max turns, trying to push up for a 3-2. And the pass on the wing for Bennett is intercepted by Silva. Here comes De Oliveira back the other way. Baltimore's got their confidence rolling now. Pacheco drives that one a little wider. But the Blast will recycle on the rebound. It has been thorough domination by the Blast thus far, but still a ways to go. As Willie B will say, Willie B has had a tremendous season. Started every game for the Wave. Like the team, his record is 8-2-1. Actually, 8-2-0 for Willie B. Augie Ray took the loss in relief on Tuesday. Long ball for Alex Steinwasser, but Rodriguez clears it out. Now Porch, double teamed against the board, knocked down. Javi Steinwasser tried to keep it going forward, but the Blast able to clear it. Javi gets up limping a bit.
You look at these two teams, Tom, and David Bascom has really split his goalkeepers, Mike Zierhofer and Julian Rodriguez, pretty much equal. And for the Wave, it's been Willie B the whole time, and you got to start to wonder at what point is Willie B going to start to wear down here, especially coming off this last week. 3 games in really 3 days.
Yeah, he's played 601 minutes coming in, but excellent numbers, 8-2-0 with a 4.89 goals against average and a 72.3 save percentage. He's used to playing a lot of minutes, and the Wave is counting on him to do so this season.
You know, some people say, well, you need to find a number one and stick with them, but you know what? We've seen it in the NHL for years and years. It's really a positive and advantage to have 2 excellent goalkeepers, and if you can utilize both of them, more power to you.
Nunez was dispossessed that time by Melo.
I grew up in St. Louis, Tom. We used to have Glenn Hall and Jacques Plante, 2 great goalies. And it was great to be able to switch those guys off.
Blues have certainly had some notable goaltenders over the years. Thompson trying to get past Breno Oliveira. Breno able to cut him off, and they recycle out.
And for people Googling those names, Jacques Plante, he was the guy who invented the mask, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's how long ago that was.
Yeah, that's still kind of hard to believe that professional goaltenders used to play without a mask. Alvarez got it back momentarily for the Wave, but they'll go all the way back to Rodriguez. Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drops recovery products are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles. Learn more or try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. Ricardo got away from one man, puts it off Bennett, trying to cut back, and can't get the shot off. Carvalho wiped out. We got our first penalty of the contest.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Elvis Osmanovic, the referee, didn't allow play to continue with the delayed penalty call there. As you're supposed to wait for the Blast to touch it or gain possession. But as it is, the Wave will go on the power play. Watch the penalty right here.
So De Oliveira will go for tripping at 8:27.
Let's see what the Wave tries to do off this restart, Tom. We've had this situation multiple times this season, and we just keep possession off a really good opportunity on a restart. Let's see what the Wave tries to do here.
Max on the ball. He'll drive it in. Ian, redirection off the mark. Follow!
Oh, that was
clear
close.
off the line.
I challenged that one. That ball looked like it was in behind the line.
And at least here, usually, you can get a view on it on the goal line camera. So, Giuliano Oliviero holding the challenge flag in his pocket. As the Wave continues with the man advantage, Carvalho fires a shot, knocked down.
That was a great look by Max Ferdinand off the restart to find Ian at the far post. It looked like the second chance that ball was in.
Wave on the power play this year, 6 for 13 at 46.2%. They have not given up a shorthand goal. And the Blast, as far as penalty killing, 3 for 3. So they're 100% as far as killing off.
Wave desperately needs one here to get back into this game. Turn.
Max lays it off. Carvalho had to reach back. He didn't really get a lot of leverage on that shot. Alvarez, Carvalho, as they work it back. Still 40 seconds on the man advantage for Milwaukee. Sanchez looks across, but can't find Alvarez for a shooting opportunity. And Baltimore continuing to stymie the Wave here with the penalty kill. Crowd trying to get into it here. See if the Wave can get one on the board with the man advantage. Carvalho drives it to the middle, broken up. Comes out Alvarez. He might have a chance. He does, but he fires wide. Bennett with the rebound, drives it wide. Penalty expires, ball out of bounds. Baltimore will have it. We'll go to the media timeout. 4:31 left to go first half. It's the Blast 3, Wave nothing on MASL TV.
Let's check in with Doreen Michaels.
It is Wave fans, it is way cooler to spend your birthday here at the Milwaukee Wave game than anywhere else, right, Brad? Yeah. Lots of people celebrating their birthday. You can too. Go to MilwaukeeWave.com to find out how. But now turn your attention to the big screen. We'll see who's celebrating birthdays with us today. Happy 17th birthday to Aiden. 8th birthday to Shepard. His 46th birthday today for Rich. Happy 9th birthday, Tobin. Happy birthday, David. It's Neil Schumann's birthday. Happy birthday, Lincoln. Happy birthday, Luke, Virginia, Vivian, and Aliana. It's Brayton's 13th birthday, Sarah Harvey and Ray Harvey's birthday, Samantha's birthday, Evie's birthday, Quinn's birthday, Kayla Fellows' birthday. Hey, Kayla. Happy birthday to Emma, Turk, Abby, Kristen, Will, and DJ Stevie B celebrating a birthday tonight as well. Van, what about groups?
That's right, the following groups in the house tonight, like Dance Now Dance Studios, Kohler Soccer Club, Lake Mills Elementary staff, Anna Knowles group is here. All Saints Catholic School, Kennedy Elementary School, Kenosha Area Soccer League, LUFC U12 Girls, Children's Hospital Wisconsin Diabetes Clinic, St. John's Paul II Catholic School, Happy Retirement, Debbie. Pegasus FC Boys are here. Elmbrook United Soccer
the Wave. So Baltimore shuts down Milwaukee on the game's first power play. Blast still a perfect 100% on the penalty kill this year, 4 for 4. And the Wave drops to 6 of 14 on their by 85 there. It's like 160 by maybe, I don't know, 55, 60 across.
Well, give David Bascombe, their coach, and their players a heck of a lot of credit for only being shorthanded 4 times this whole season.
Porch with it, pass back, taken away Carvalho. Shrugs off Bermuse from behind. And now he is put down by De Oliveira. The Blast with a total of 9 Brazilian natives on their 24-man roster. Ricardo Carvalho, Breno Oliveira are the Brazilian contingent for Milwaukee. Sanchez drives one off target. Ian Bennett with the rebound. Now 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. This is home game number 7 for the Wave. They'll have 5 remaining. Next home game will be on Saturday, February 15th, hosting the Texas Outlaws here. That's a 6 o'clock Central Time game start. Go to MilwaukeeWave.com for tickets and info. MilwaukeeWave.com, your source for everything Wave. Alvarez trying to get it on the right foot. He does. And the pass or shot broken up. Walls takes away. Tony turning toe poke, and a good save there by Julian Rodriguez. Julian Rodriguez, as we mentioned, the Queens, New York native. So if he's a Mets fan, we can't hold that against him if he grew up in Queens.
It's funny you mentioned that because I still owe Philly Philliman, the broadcaster out at Empire, a bottle of his favorite drink for the series the Mets against the Brewers this past offseason, postseason, I should say.
That was a tough one, and boy, little did we know, Art, that would be the last call for Bob Uecker. And this upcoming season going to seem like a bit of a void without you behind the mic.
No question about it. I would listen to the games on the radio for a chance to listen to a few innings of Ueck while I watch the game on TV here.
One of the greats of all time. We're going to miss him not only in Milwaukee, but throughout the baseball world, throughout the entertainment world. 22 seconds as Alvarez has it, 3v3. Moves it across Alex Steinwasser, but overstepped it there. And the Blast come back with it. Pass up ahead, Pacheco, save made by Willie B. And that will do it for the first half. Boy, Willie B having to come up with a great stop on Pacheco. just before the end of the half.
And Julian Rodriguez for the Blast only having to record 3 saves in the first half. It's a wake-up call time for Tom for the Wave going here into halftime.
We'll keep it right here for now, awaiting the halftime interview with Van McNeil and Wave head coach Giuliano Oliviero. Giuliano in his 11th season as coach of the Wave after taking over from the legendary Keith Tozer, who coached 22 seasons here before becoming MASL commissioner. Let's send it down to Van McNeil with Coach Oliviero.
All right, our Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital Coach's Corner here with assistant coach Tenzin Rampa. Elmbrook United, look at the tie right here, ladies and gentlemen. Wisconsin's very own Elmbrook United is in the house. It's a big night. We got a great crowd here, and we've got a little bit of work ahead of us here into the second half, huh?
Great crowd. You guys are in for a good game. Credit to Blast, good first half. We know they're an experienced team. They're second place in the table for a reason. We got to do a little bit better job keeping possession, dealing with their pressure, but the game's won in 4 quarters, not 2. So second half, we're going to need you guys' energy. Make sure the guys come out with a lot of energy, but we got the best fans in the league, so make sure we're nice and loud in the second half, guys.
All right, Tenzin Rampa, thank you, Tenzin. Second half coming up here. If you've never been to a Major Arena Soccer League, I implore you, go to maslsoccer.com. And if you're going to go anywhere, come here to Milwaukee, milwaukeewave.com. More exciting Major Arena Soccer League action coming up live and next from Milwaukee. Get set, go! They have to race around the turf.
Oh, don't
Pick
miss
up an
anything.
item of clothing and put it in the suitcase. First one to pack their suitcase complete will be our winner. Brought to you by the Ambassador Hotel. Green Bay's got some hustle here.
Oh, it's coming. It's close,
Oh,
man.
Quick and steady. Here comes Green Bay with a cartwheel to boot.
He just did.
He's got to zip it up. He's got to zip it up. And he's got to get out the door. Zip it up
Oh, we have a winner.
and go. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. That's our winner right there. But you got to give it up for Green Bay as well. Thank you to the Ambassador Hotel. Let's go Wave.
You're so close. It was just got stuck.
The Ambassador, Milwaukee's landmark Art Deco Hotel, is the official hotel.
Knock Knock Middle Eastern Grill, a proud new partner of Milwaukee Wave Soccer, and it's now time for the Camelback Race.
Who do we have here? What is your name? Where are you from?
Brenton, Menominee Falls.
And who's that down there?
Alex.
Okay?
I'm Ben. I'm from Milwaukee, and that's Simon.
And?
I'm Rob from West Dallas, and that's Henry.
And last but not least.
Joel from Cedarburg and Ethan.
Okay, our contestants here will have to pick up those children over there, put them on their backs, and race over to the Knock Knock Middle Eastern Grill banner. First person to cross the finish line will be our winner, and we have an amazing prize for the entire section. All right, here we go.
All right.
On your marks. And we should find out what sections you're sitting in, too.
111.
111.
120.
120.
209.
209. 218.
218.
Everybody in those respective 100, 200, 300 will be a winner. They're winning for that section. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh boy. Let's set. And they are off.
Wow.
They are off. Oh boy, our winner is. How about a nice round of applause for all of our
3-0, the Baltimore Blast leading the Milwaukee Wave as we get set to start the third quarter here from Panther Arena in Milwaukee. Tom went along with the Wave Hall of Famer Art Kramer. Subscribe today to MASL TV on YouTube. You'll find game rebroadcasts, MASL shows, highlights, and more. Also, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League, all the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. As Bruno Enrique, who had a goal and assist in the first half, gets stopped on his bid to score again for Baltimore. Also, don't forget the MASL All-Star Game is headed to Utica, New York on February 12th. Follow the MASL social media for updates on tickets, rosters, and more. That's the MASL All-Star Game, Wednesday, February 12th in Utica.
And speaking of Utica, Tom, Vinny Dantas, the big all-star forward for Utica City, gives them an early 1-0 lead at Texas.
So you got that game going on along with the game in St. Louis, where the Ambush hosting the Harrisburg Heat. St. Louis leading 3-2 at halftime there. Here it's 3-0 Baltimore early in the third period. Wave in the black and gold uniforms, black and yellow. Going left to right as we look at the action. Takeaway here by Chad Porch as he plays it to Rivera, back for Porch. And he'll cycle it back out. Blast will get the possession going again. They had the bulk of it for the first half, certainly in the first period. Wave had it a little bit more in the second period. Baltimore out shooting Milwaukee 10-7 in the first half. Julian Rodriguez, 3 saves on 3 shots faced for Baltimore. Willie Banahene had 5 saves for Milwaukee on 8 shots faced. So, AK, if you're the Wave, what do you need to do to try to turn the momentum around in this game?
They need to be better with the ball, first off. They've been sloppy with their passing. Their shooting has not been accurate. First off, they've just got to be better technically with the ball.
Chance on the counterattack here as Sanchez will launch a shot. Save made Rodriguez. Alex, the Waves leading scorer with 26 points coming in, 13 goals, 13 assists, number 2 in the league, behind Jorge Rios of the Chihuahua Savage. Rios coming up with an assist in the 4-1 Chihuahua victory last night. Baltimore again, they've not only have they had great possession, but they've been relentless defensively. Kyle Crane trying to get to the board, couldn't do it. Shot, Steinwasser off the mark, rebound, follow! Oh, great chance there, Alvarez, but somebody blocked it before it could get to the goal. Nunez, near side, Steinwasser. Couldn't connect. Cleared out. Nunez will get it. Frustration for the Wave. They've had some chances in tight, but just haven't been able to get one by Rodriguez. Good sliding tackle there by Thomas to take it away from Ferdinand. Pacheco moving it forward and cut off by Williamson. Willie B will get it.
To answer your question further, Tom, if I'm on the bench, I'll hold my thought here.
Bennett attempting to redirect it. Rodriguez came out to smother it, and then a foul on Ian on the follow-up.
But if I'm on the bench, I'm telling my team, win this quarter. Okay, win this quarter. You're down 3. It shouldn't be more than 2 to go into the fourth quarter. So little goals here.
That shot by Pereira just missing. And the rebound followed by Bernice is off line, covered up by Willie Banahene. And the Blast get it back. Shot, save, Willie B. Pereira able to track it down in front of Carvalho. Wave has spent a lot of time defending in tonight's contest. I mentioned that Wave will be in Tacoma for their next game. That's Saturday night against the Stars at the Accesso Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. You can watch that one on MASL TV. The Blast will be in Utica Friday nights. Shot, save, rebound, follow, save, Willie B. Oh, what a stop on Chad Porch. couple of great stops by Willie B, especially that second one on Porch.
Yeah, that was Willie B's best save of the evening right there. As you said, the second one on Porch.
Well, let's see if that gives the Wave some momentum. Well, Baltimore gets it right back. Anyway, tonight's game for the Blast is the first of a 5-game road trip. They'll be in Utica Friday, then in Ontario, California to take on the Empire Strikers February 16th. At Tacoma on the 21st and 23rd before they return to play their next home game. That'll be on March 2nd versus Harrisburg. March 2nd, by the way, the Wave will be hosting Kansas City that day. That's a 4 o'clock game on a Sunday, March 2nd. And that will be Alumni Day here for the Wave. So keep that one in mind, fans. We should see a few legends coming around for that one. Go to MilwaukeeWave.com for tickets and info. MilwaukeeWave.com, your source for everything Wave. Wave with it, Alvarez against Thomas. Got it on the left foot, but could not pull the trigger. Crowd has not had a lot to be excited about here tonight, save for a few Blast fans who made the trip. Wave has come close to scoring a couple of times, but they could really use one now. Alvarez pushed it wide right. He was getting defensive pressure at the top of the box. Well, at least some extended possession for Milwaukee. I venture to say, Art, this is their longest of the night right here. Nunez trying to get by Pacheco, coming to the corner. Salvador coming in, centering on the play. Couldn't get it. Bruno with a shot, a goal. All right. Milwaukee on the board, it's 3-1.
Finally, for the Wave. That man right there, number 8, Breno Oliveira, watch him right here. Good first touch by Breno and then beats Rodriguez to the far side. And the Wave, as I said, as C.C. Pedersen would say, finally, they make it 3-1. That was your favorite song, wasn't it, Tom? C.C. Pedersen, back in the 80s, 90s?
We're talking like maybe late 70s, early 80s.
I think it was 80s or
probably
definitely in the 80s.
Early to mid 80s. Early to mid 80s. All right. That one got the crowd back into it a little bit.
And by the way, Texas comes back to tie it up against Utica City, only to have the dreaded under review take it away.
Well, they're not going to take that one away. Jairo Rivera taps it in, and Baltimore has regained their 3-goal advantage on the goal at 6:32 of the third period.
Actually, the assist right there goes to Chad Porch, who fed it to the far post right there. Good play by Porch.
So Jairo getting the goal. That is his second of the year. He had 5 last year for the Blast in limited action. And the momentum for the Wave did not last very long, 20 seconds to be exact. 2 goals, 1 assist for Rivera this year for 3 points. Chad Porch with the assist. And he now has 7 assists to go along with 11 goals for 18 points. So he and Bruno Enrique, who's had a goal and assist tonight, tied for the Blast team leadership in scoring with 18 points. Up over the frame, headed back. Tony Walls will clear. Rodriguez, the keeper. Pacheco, now Thompson, they move it up. Pereira trying to cut back on it. Out for Silva. He'll take a look, but not shoot. Williamson trying to get it out of there. Steinwasser, good job by Javi to get the possession for now. Max is getting pressure from Bermuse. Up on the board, Javi's going to get this one. Wave did well to get it out of pressure there. Nunez in the middle. Double teamed. You didn't see Pacheco coming from behind. They almost had a break. Bermuse, boy, what a great move there. Wellington pulling it back, and he got off a pretty good shot, just missed.
You look at number 8, Jesus Pacheco, Tom, for Baltimore. He looks like a smaller version of Stefan Mijatovic with that hair and the way he runs.
Yeah, I can see it. Takeaway, and fortunately Alvarez got back to stop the bid by Bermuse to score into the empty net.
And once again, the Wave just not very good tonight with the ball.
Alvarez will go for Carvalho off the inboard. Swept away by the Blast as Ricardo volleys it back. Sanchez with it.
And there it is again. Ball getting caught up in their feet.
Well, credit Baltimore. Again, they have been relentlessly pressuring Milwaukee defensively. And like we said, the Blast, one of the best defensive teams in the league. Only 44 goals allowed coming in. Ian Bennett rolls it in the middle. Oh, just missing Kyle Crane. Good look there by Ian. Sanchez gets it back out for Breno. He'll load up for a shot that's off target. Williamson follows. Williamson still coming off the inboard. But Porch there to intercede as Sanchez was looking for the rebound. Ahead to Thomas. And bumping with Bennett out of bounds. And I believe it'll go to the Wave. Anyway, we got our media timeout. 5:29 left to go, third period. Baltimore 4, Milwaukee 1 on MASL TV.
More exciting Milwaukee Wave soccer is coming up right after this.
All right, Wave fans, it's time for Exterior Pros Build Challenge. I have my two contestants, Ryan from Milwaukee and Jesse from Kohler. These guys have to kick a goal and then build a house. Let's go, guys. And marks, get set, go. Oh, we got about 20 seconds here, boys. There we go. All right, now they have some Lincoln locks. I'm sure these guys are familiar with Lincoln locks. Got about 20 seconds here to build something that looks like a house. Doesn't have to be big. Let's see, what do we think? It's nice house-like. Maybe we put in a, maybe we put a couple balls.
9, 8, 7,
Couple seconds, close it in.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Who built it better?
All right, well, I'm going to have to say that it was Ryan from Milwaukee. Congratulations. Jesse, nice shot.
4-1.
Thanks for playing Exterior
Baltimore
Pros
Blast
Build
leading the Milwaukee
Challenge.
Wave with 5:29 left to go here in the third period from Milwaukee. You can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. As that ball chipped in, fielded by the Baltimore goalkeeper Julian Rodriguez. They list Rodriguez at 5'10", 190 pounds. Might be stretching that tape measure a little bit, but
I said earlier that the first team to 5 might win this one, and the Wave has run out of real estate here, down 4-1. Can't afford to give much more away against this team.
I would have to agree with you there, AK. We've only got just over 20 minutes to play in the contest. Alvarez coming forward. Max trying to drive one in. Mario ends up on the turf. Taken away Rivera. Now it's a 3-on-3. Jamie Thomas with it. He will hold it up for the Blast. Again, Baltimore does not have to be in any hurry with a 3-goal lead. And 4:45 left to go in the contest.
We know Max Ferdinand's one of the premier playmakers in the league. Unselfish as they get, but I would have liked to see Max pull the trigger on that one.
And we're going to whistle on the field. What do we got?
David Bascombe on the Blast bench, arguing for a 2-minute penalty there.
That was Max Ferdinand getting called for the foul. Just one penalty in the contest. That was in the second quarter when Elton De Oliveira was called for tripping. Baltimore was able to stop the Wave on the power play. Nunez going to be called for the foul there. Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV on YouTube and CBS Sports Golasso. Alex Basanowski and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And if you disagree with the call tonight, you might just see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review with Phil Levanko and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube.
Yeah, Phil Levanko gave his grades for each team, their halfway mark grades. He gave Baltimore an A-. I would have given him an A or an A+ for the start that they've had.
Foul called. A man down.
That's Sean Esqueda.
So the Squid, third-year pro out of Whitefish Bay High School in UW Milwaukee.
A little groggy there.
Knocked down. Let's see if we can see it again. As he's going up against Welly Bermoose.
And there was the right elbow that time of Bermoose. Came back and caught him in the nose. It was inadvertent, but...
So we're going to have an MASL video review to see if perhaps it should be more than a common foul.
Didn't look like there was any intent to this one. It just looked like he was with his arm up trying to create a little space, but never know how they're going to rule in this league, Tom.
That is for sure. Updated scores elsewhere. Third period, St. Louis. The Ambush now with a 6-3 lead over the Harrisburg Heat. Among the two teams, let's say among the 6 teams battling for the last couple of spots to get into the playoffs. I think the top 6 are probably going to be there in San Diego, which would be the homestanding Sockers and Chihuahua, along with the Baltimore Blast, Kansas City Comets, the Wave, Empire Strikers. And Utica, I would say, is probably still a pretty good bet to get there. They're sitting 7th right now, but they got a little work to do. He got them pretty good, but like you said, Art, I don't think there was intent that time by Welly Bermoose. Also, first period tonight in Texas, where the winless Outlaws at 0-8-0 putting up a pretty good battle thus far against Utica FC. 1-0 Utica with the lead. As Art mentioned, they took one off the board for the Outlaws. Looked like they had one there earlier, but it was denied by video review.
Wow, they're going to give him a penalty for that? Simple foul, but okay.
So they confirm it's just a regular foul. I thought, like you said, Art, they were going to pull out the card at first, but
well, when you review, you're reviewing for a simple foul. You get your challenge flag back if it's not a 2-minute penalty. They gave Jules the challenge flag back. Oh, okay. To update my, I thought if you challenge,
I thought so.
You're challenging for a simple foul call? Okay. There needs to be a little work in the offseason, Tom, I'd have to say.
like you said, you're never quite sure what happens with video review, what they're going to come up with. Wave going left to right. Ian Bennett, just the second man in MASL history to score 400 or more goals. He's got 406 on his ledger now. 12 goals, 1 assist this year for Ian. He's got 496 points career, so he's bidding to become the second man to ever hit the 500-point plateau, as Max Ferdinand with a shot that's wide.
Ian was looking for the ball off the boards that time. Max went far post.
Here comes Mello. Off the end board. Sanchez able to knock it away. Enrique shot in the goal. He was able to outmuscle the defender. I think it was Breno trying to shut him down, and Bruno finishes off to make it 5-1 Baltimore.
That was Breno that he overpowered there at the top of the box. But watch Williamson in front. Kind of turning his back instead of blocking the shot, and it gets by Willie B. You want to win championships in this league, and Baltimore knows all about it, as do the Wave. Got to be strong and block shots in front of goal.
Well, if you are in front of the goalkeeper, then you really need to come over the block, because he probably can't see the shot coming in that well. 5-1 Blast. It has been a tough night for the Milwaukee Wave, and a very impressive night for the Blast thus far. Centering, Carvalho for Javi Steinwasser. Knocked away.
Pacheco with a nice defensive play. Mini Mijatovic.
He's mini-me. Mijatovic, by the way, has served 3 of his 4-game suspension with the Tacoma Stars, so the Stars will be in San Diego tomorrow night, and that will be the final game of Mijatovic's suspension. He's obviously a key player for Tacoma. They need him back in the lineup. Tony Wall's off the inboard, but Rodriguez able to gather it up.
Remember, Stefan Mijatovic was with Empire last year. When they were out of the playoffs, they loaned him to Tacoma. Well, the opposite may be true, Tom. Is Tacoma now going to lend him to Empire for the playoffs if that happens?
Well, the Stars owe the Strikers one from last season, don't they? Bermud's shot partially deflected. Banahane cleared it out for a moment, but Enrique flicks it on, and Willie B got up to just deflect it away.
Bruno bidding for the hat trick there.
Boy, that would have been something. Great play, though, by Willie B to get up and tip that one away. Pereira gets called for the foul there as he puts down Ricardo Carvalho. Still got a little more than a quarter to play, AK, but I gotta believe it's going to be sixth attacker time coming up for the Wave pretty soon here. Out of the corner, that one hit the official Asmanovic. And now Wave will come back with it. Max Ferdinand. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the Wave begins the fourth quarter in a sixth attacking mode. We'll see. As we've seen in the past, Giuliano Oliviero not afraid to put that sixth attacker on earlier than normal if he doesn't think things are going real well for the Wave attacking-wise.
I spoke just earlier about the Wave's goal needs to be to win the third quarter. Right now they're trailing by 1 in the third quarter, so you might be right with Jules going sixth attacker.
Sanchez going to the corner. Unfortunately got the elbow up and he caught Jamie Thomas there. Inadvertent, but he definitely got him. Foul was called. Blast will put it in. 29.6 seconds left to go here in the third. Blast has had this one firmly in control since the start, but we still got a quarter left to go. Enrique, he's got 2 goals and assists tonight. he'll leave Pacheco. Failed on the initial shot. Next one, clear off the line. Cavallo with a couple of clearances. Well, Ricardo, some good stuff there for the Wave. However, as we go to the fourth, it's still the Blast in control. Baltimore 5, Milwaukee 1 on MASL TV.
Great moments are born great opportunity. You all know what you have to do. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms. No one comes into our house, pushes us around. Unleash the fury. If you put your effort, concentration, and the playing to your potential to be the best you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says. At the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Tonight, we stay and we shut them down because we can. That's football, guys. This is our power. That's right. He's right back. Take it to these guys. I want you to get up now. Unleash the fury. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. The fans are standing up to them. The security guards are standing up to them. The peanut vendors are standing up to them.
Wave fans, 2 meet appear. Put those hands together and make some. Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball over here?
5-1. The Baltimore Blast leading the Milwaukee Wave as we start the fourth quarter. Wave will kick off. Well, for now, they will stay in regular mode with goalkeeper Willie Benahene out there. Blast out shooting the Wave 20-12 through the first 3 periods.
I can't imagine they're going to stay 5v5 very long, Tom. With Jules trailing 5-1. Probably going to give it maybe a couple minutes, but that's going to be off. The Wave doesn't get anything.
Wave has only been held below 6 in 2 of their first 11 games this year. One of the times was in their 5-4 win over the Blast here on December 20th. Other than that, it was a 7-3 loss in Dallas the next night. And that's been it for Milwaukee under 6. Enrique trying to center, taken away.
Once again, the Wave just giving it away so easily coming out of the back. And that wasn't due to any pressure.
And Bennett gets it now. Alvarez back for Williamson. Javi Steinwasser Looking up for his brother, couldn't get it to him. Tried to feed it up for Carvalho, but
another one there, Tom. Just playing it in and not connecting.
Frustrating night for the Wave offensively.
Yeah, because there's a nice crowd here in attendance too. They've done their part.
That one trickles through. Rodriguez will pick it up. Rodriguez hasn't had a lot of work tonight, but he has come up with some big saves. A couple of big saves. Porch, look at that move. Coming right in. Shot just missing.
Willie B got a hand on that one. Parried away.
Willie B again. Tell you, Willie B has come up with several fine saves here tonight. That one deflects up in the stands and will be a corner kick for Baltimore. So, the Blast will take the corner kick, looking to extend their 5-1 advantage. 13-11 left to go, but you certainly get a sense if the Wave doesn't get the next goal here shortly that they may not be able to mount a comeback here tonight. Updated score from Mesquite, Texas, where the Outlaws have scored to make it 1-1, and there's a ball deflected in, and it's now 6-1 Baltimore.
Second restart goal for the Blast today. And they have done it every which way. There it was, a direct shot to the far post. Walls loses his man, but
so I believe that'll be Wally Bermuse getting credit for the goal. The Brazilian rookie who's been very impressive so far for the Blast this season. 6-1 Baltimore. Seventh of the year for Bermuse. It's B-R-A-M-U-S-S-E, Bermuse. I guess would be the way you pronounce that.
these games are normally tighter, Tom. Epsom, when these two teams play. Remember, we went to Baltimore in, what was it, 2002. We had them down 7-0, and they scored a late goal to avoid a shutout. Other than that, there haven't been a lot of lopsided games between these two sides over the years.
Well, Wave beat the Blast in Baltimore last year.
That was one, yep.
7-1 in that one. But yeah, you're right. There haven't been too many lopsided games. This is the 51st time the teams have met regular season in Milwaukee. Oh, what a save! How did that ball stay out?
Williamson had it right in front. Rodriguez made the save.
Chad Porch, unfortunately, had to flick it far side, and a chip by Enrique. I thought that was up and over the goal.
That ball did. It hit the netting. I didn't call it.
But they play on. Well, Rodriguez made at least one save in there, but
he made a save on Williamson. Williamson had the whole net, and he hit it right back into Rodriguez.
Got to give him credit to his defenders also, who helped somehow keep that one out of there. That might typify the night for Milwaukee offensively. Now Crane had it for a moment. Pacheco comes away with it. Trying to center on the play. Breno's slid over to make the play defensively. Up ahead now, Steinwasser. Javi with a shot and a goal. Whoa! What a shot by Javi Steinwasser. And the way backward in 4, 6-2.
Good run that time by Steinwasser, and Kyle Crane will get the assist on that goal. As he fed Steinwasser down that left side. There you see the ball there. And Javi with a little 1v1 action against Patrick Thompson, and then he beat Rodriguez up high. Rodriguez had those hands down. Look at Rodriguez's hands. Wasn't able to get them up in time. Hand down, man down. As Mark Jackson used to say.
6th of the year for Javier Steinwasser. Also has 2 assists for 8 points. Kyle Crane with the assist. Kyle played in just his 2nd game this year. Now has a goal and an assist for 2 points, so he's averaging a point a game. As Tony Walls got dragged down. All right, that put a little life back into the joint here.
Emphasis on a little, Tom. A little life.
Still got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
Milwaukee can get the next goal here in a short time frame. That would build some momentum, some more momentum. Chava Nunez is dumped on the play, foul called. Chava getting the benefit of the doubt there. Sanchez against Chad Porch. Porch again, he's been impressive on both ends tonight. Long drive by Alvarez, turned away by Rodriguez. Tony Walls trying to muscle his way along the boards. And the Blast blocked the shot, come out of there with it. Porch running upfield. Porch, who scored the winning goal in this past summer's TST tournament. And he has been an immediate impact player for the Baltimore Blast this year. Ramus is tied up, lost it.
He's got great pace, Tom, Chad Porch.
Yeah, I would say if he sticks around the indoor game and stays healthy, he's going to be a...
They didn't add him to the All-Star game, did they?
Not that I saw.
Yeah, well, that's one guy in a team that's second in the table, that's playing the way they are. He's definitely deserving of being on that All-Star team.
Yeah, I would agree with it. Wave will have 4 All-Stars going to Utica for the game a week from Wednesday nights. As ball played up ahead for Breno, took a lot of bounds. It'll be goalkeeper Willie Banahene, forward Ian Bennett, forward Alex Sanchez, and defender Mario Alvarez. Wave well represented with that All-Star contingent. Again, that's in Utica, Wednesday, February 12th. Taken away, Bramus from Williamson. Bramus coming in, Wally Bramus with a shot wide right. So still a bit of life for the Wave, perhaps. Williamson, good job there by Robbie to take it away. Alex Steinwasser. Cut off by Pacheco, and Pacheco able to take it away. Boy, I tell you, Pacheco, you've got to like his work rate at midfield. Good tackle there by Williamson, but the Blast still retaining.
Yeah, Pacheco's always been a decent player in this league, but he has really picked up his confidence level as this season has gone along. And once again, you got to give David Bascombe on the bench a lot of credit with the level that some of these guys are playing. They're playing their best soccer of their career, a few of these guys.
Pacheco played his first 4 seasons in Ontario as Chad Porch, top shelf, put a postage stamp on that one. It's 7-2 Baltimore.
He's not in the All-Star game, that kid? That kid's not in the All-Star game?
Hard to believe. We'll take a break, come back with more on MASL TV.
7:41 remains. Milwaukee Wave 2, Baltimore Blast 7. Oh, Dory.
Well, it is time for Ambassador Trivia, Ambassador Hotel Trivia. I am here with, what's your name?
Alex.
Where are you from?
Brookfield.
And who do you want to give a shout out to?
EBU.
EBU. All right, they heard you. You ready to play Ambassador Trivia?
Let's go.
All right, so what was Jimmy Buffett's #1 hit? Was it Margaritaville? It's 5 o'clock somewhere? Cheeseburger in Paradise? Or Come Monday? What do you think?
That's got to be Margaritaville.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
All right, let's see. It is Margaritaville, of course. Thank you to Ambassador Hotel. That's how you play Ambassador Hotel Trivia. Congratulations. And shout out to who again?
EBU.
EBU. And shout out to Andrew Dodge. You are the Ambassador Hotel Staycation winner. Check your email. Go to Let's See Guest Services and get your prize for that. Van, back to you.
All right, thank you, Doreen. Hey, quick shout out, like he was saying, Elmbrook United has a bunch of Wave alumni as coaches like Kyle Lance, Loveless Aka, Chris Jar, Scott Kreitmeier, Chris Kelderman, Guillermo Viega, current player Stuart Grable, Augie Ray, and assistant coach Tenzin Rampa. Elmbrook United, make some noise. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you for your support. Back in action here Saturday, February 15th. It's our Rockin' Pink game in support of breast cancer research, taking on the Texas Outlaws. First 500 fans get a free Rockin' Pink t-shirt. We're going to raise lots of money. We're going to do lots of good. Saturday, February 15th. Here. Tickets and more at MilwaukeeWave.com. Sixth attacker in for your Milwaukee Wave in the purple. That's Super Mario Alvarez.
7-2 is our score. The latest goal scored by Baltimore's Chad Porch at 7:19 of the fourth quarter, assisted by Jonatas Mello. So the Wave has decided now to try the sixth attacker, trailing by 5. And 7:20 left to go here from the Panther Arena.
We've seen a few miracles over the years, Tom, but this one would be a miracle plus one here.
This is a miracle at a higher level if the Wave somehow could come back and tie this thing up. Baltimore has not shown too many chinks in the armor tonight. Alvarez drives it in, it deflects. I think it was Dale Oliveira, the defender in front, who got a piece of that one. And here he comes, roaring out of the back. Plays one around the wall, and Jamie Thomas going to get credit for a goal. He chased down Breno. That ball was spinning its way back into the goal. Breno was hustling all the way, but give Thomas credit as he crashed the party, and it's 8-2 Baltimore.
Yeah, give Thomas a lot of credit. You know, what good players do and good teams do in these situations when you're defending the sixth attacker is you attack. You don't sit back, you attack, and you saw Jamie Thomas that time following the play up well. As you said, that ball was spinning on Breno. Thomas was right there to pounce on it.
Thomas with his sixth of the year. I believe that's going to be unassisted, even though it was Enrique that thought it ahead. We have a video review. Not sure what for, but
we were looking for miracles, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Come on, video review. We need you.
So, Wave will head out to Tacoma next weekend for the game against the Stars Saturday night at the Accesso Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. That's Saturday, February 8th. The Baltimore Blast, meanwhile, will be heading out to Utica to take on Utica FC. That's Friday night, February 7th. And again, they'll have 3 more road games after that on this road trip. February 16th in Ontario, California against Empire. And then Friday and Sunday, February 21st and 23rd respectively at Tacoma. Their next home game won't be until March 2nd versus Harrisburg at the CQ Arena in Townsend, Maryland. Still got our video review going on here. And I guess they're trying to see if there was a handball on the Blast. We'll see what they say. That's before Baltimore came down to score. Unsuccessful challenge. 8-2 Blast. Blast has spread around the scoring a bit tonight. Bruno Enrique has a pair of goals. Patrick Thompson, Juan Pereira, Jairo Rivera, Wally Bermuse, Chad Borch, and Jamie Thomas have also chipped in. For Milwaukee, it's been Breno Oliveira and Javi Steinmacher with the goals. Wave will stay with the extra attacker in Mario Alvarez. The Blast again break it up, but Carvalho eventually got back, although he got knocked down, and the Blast will get it. So Alvarez will be the goalkeeper for now for Milwaukee.
So many teams in this situation, Tom, they just clear the ball down the field. They ice the puck. Not Baltimore. Not Baltimore.
Well, you know, you see teams just sit back a lot of times with sixth attacker defense, and all they do is just work themselves into a poor situation. But Baltimore, as you said, is not going to do that.
David Bascome, the Baltimore coach, has been around a long time. As you said, worked under Danny Kelly for years and years. Danny was an outstanding coach. And now David's got his turn, and he's doing a heck of a job.
Breno drives one in. Sanchez gets it back. Alvarez, he'll launch one high. Silva taken away by Max, and now Bennett turn shot, save made, Rodriguez. Ian fires one that deflects through the legs of De Oliveira, and the Blast clears. Meanwhile, Texas Outlaws have scored again down in Mesquite. They lead 2-1 over Utica. Utica, heavy favorite going into that one. That would be a stunner if the Outlaws get their first victory of the season. But I got a feeling that they're going to beat somebody this year, probably at home. Eddie Piskarich, the former Wave player, longtime indoor player and coach. I think he's done a pretty good job, actually, assembling that team from virtually scratch a month before the season began. They got some talent on that club. Carvalho's shot blocked by De Oliveira. Boy, De Oliveira, his legs have been everywhere defensively for the Blast tonight. Alvarez came back to get it. Now Breno will move it up. Same sixth attacking group for Milwaukee. Blast, well, they've done a great job to shut down just about everybody on the Wave tonight, especially Alex Sanchez. No points for Alex, the league's second leading scorer. Now Blast isn't going to chase now, leading by 6 with 3:30 to go. Just content to knock it out of the zone.
You know, you look at this Blast team with their 2 goalkeepers. It reminds me a little bit of the Boston Bruins last year, Tom, where they had Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark, right? You know, so, well, we got to have a number 1 keeper. The Brewers last year had 2 great keepers, 2 great goaltenders. And if you use them wisely, it can be a real asset.
Shot by Ferdinand is off the mark, cleared downfield. Alvarez going to have to hustle to keep this one out of the net. Well, it's just a bit wide anyway.
Now, the only downside is come playoff time, then you are going to have to decide on using probably just one of them.
St. Louis Ambush with a 9-6 lead over Harrisburg in the 4th quarter. They've had a few goals in that contest. Run over the far post, Ian. No, just missing with the header. Just a little bit high for Ian to get up and redirect down. Wave has had the 6th attacker on since midway through this period, but they have not been able to produce any goals. And the Blast has scored one themselves. Shot by Alvarez is cleared out, and it will come back in for the Wave. Wave sticking with the same 6th attacking group. They have got to be running out of a bit of energy here. Max got it back. Back heel, Carvalho, shot, save, Rodriguez, rebound, follow, and the back heel by Ian, gobbled up by Rodriguez.
Great job by Julian Rodriguez as Ian had provided a nice screen in front, but he still came up with the save, and now Rodriguez and the Blast going to take a timeout here.
So looks like it's going to be a disappointing night for the Wave as far as the result goes.
Yeah, that Mark Andrews drop pass in the end zone. Not luminous large now for the Blast/Raven fans.
Not as much, but I'll tell you, the Wave, they're going to be 8-3-1 for the first 12 games this year. Not a bad first half of the season. I think Giuliano Oliviero and his coaching staff, Tenzin Rampa and Marcio Leite, done a nice job to get the team rolling here the first half of the season. Second half, of course, will be a challenge, but they keep most of these guys healthy. I think there's still reason for optimism for the Wave going forward.
Yeah, no, both these teams are going to be in San Diego for the playoffs. I'm going to guarantee that at this point.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good wager. April 4th through the 6th will be the first 2 rounds of the MASL playoffs at the Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, California.
Is the league flying all of us broadcasters in town, by the way? Have you heard?
Not that I heard.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. As Ian Thompson said, producers should also be included. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, I don't think we're going to be granted the accommodations. Travel accommodations.
Is it Gary or Paul that are doing the games in Baltimore? Is that Gary or Paul?
That's Paul Mittermeier.
Paul Mittermeier, yeah. Well, with Lee Tashantred, and PJ Wakefield, there's a couple former legendary players for the Blast.
Oh, no doubt.
Lee was a tremendous competitor. PJ was an all-star player.
Final minute of play as a foul is called. And Willie B hustling on for the change, able to get back and stop that.
Hey, Willie, you haven't done enough work. Go out there and make another great save.
Yeah, boy, that was some big-time hustle there by Willie B. Wave trying for a consolation goal or two if they can get it. Been a long time since the Wave has been handled like this in a regular season game. And again,
at home especially.
Yeah, at home in the Blast, as this one's going to roll in for a goal.
Number 9. And that's Juan Pereira's hat trick, correct?
Juan Pereira with his second of the night.
Only 2, huh?
Also has an assist. And that will just about wrap it up here.
So, Tom, if you were going 3 stars in this for the Blast here, what would you do? Would Rodriguez get one?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be Enrique Pereira and
Chad Porch.
Chad Porch, I think those are your 3. I mean, not take anything away from Rodriguez, but didn't really have to face an immense amount of pressure tonight. Credit the Baltimore defense in front of him was just tremendous.
All right, just as you said that.
An own goal.
Elton De Oliveira.
Yeah, well, I think Robbie Williamson will get credit for it. So, a consolation goal for the fans here.
And the Blast doing this without their long-time great defender, Mikey Diesel, the firefighter.
Robbie Williamson will get credit for that one as he gets his 3rd of the year. Also has an assist for 4 points. the horn to end the game. 9-3 is our final.
Baltimore Blast, 9.
So a solid victory for the Blast here tonight as they win their 9th in a row. Remember, the only loss they suffered this year was right here in Milwaukee back on December 20th when they lost 5-4 to the Wave. They improved to 10-1-0 for 29 points. Also 4-1-0 on the road. Wave drops to 8-3-1. They lose their third in the last 4 outings. They'll stay at 23 points. 5-1-1 here at Panther Arena.
Hey, Tom, did you ever have an Etch-a-Sketch when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
So if this game was an Etch-a-Sketch, you pick it up, turn it upside down, and shake really hard. You turn it back over, and you got a new board. That's what we need to go to, a new board.
I think that's a good way to do it. And if you're the Blast, boy, you keep that one around at least for a week.
Yeah, on the plane home, you were looking at that thing, and that was a masterpiece.
Sure was. So all credit to David Bascom and his team tonight for coming in here and really doing the business against the Wave. And thanks again to the fans who came out tonight. Nice crowd here tonight. And thought we had at least 4,000 here tonight. And again, the result, maybe not what they were hoping to see, but it was still an entertaining game. And we'll get ready to do it next on February 15th, the Rockin' Pink Night, when the Wave hosts the Texas Outlaws. Don't believe we're going to have we will have a post-game interview, okay? Nope. See, Van McNeil has grabbed the mic.
I'm sure every player would want to do that.
Let's send it down to Van McNeil. He's with Robbie Williamson.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Art. We're down here on the field with Robbie, Mr. Robert Williamson, number 4. I mean, nice goal there. I know a little bittersweet here. This is a tough one to swallow here. I mean, this Baltimore team came to play tonight.
Yeah, from start to finish, I think they came out with a lot of energy, and we started off a little bit lethargic. We grew into the game a little bit, but we just weren't able to capitalize on our chances. They did well. They came out with energy from start to finish. They pressed us, and they capitalized on their chances. So at the end of the day, they're a better side today.
Time to kind of reset, forget, and look ahead to our next game here, Texas. I mean, it's a keep looking forward mentality. We take the notes from today's game. We learn from them. We try to work on them and improve bigger and better the next game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the rest of the season, we got to take each game at a time. Every game is important to get 3 points. We're trying to make up points in the table, obviously. It's very tight at the top. But we just got to take each step. We'll go back to training. We'll look at some things, and we'll look to correct it and just go out the next game and try to fix things.
All right, thank you, Robbie. Mr. Robert Williamson, our Think Limo driving force of the game. Absolutely, the Milwaukee Wave back in action on the 15th here in Milwaukee. You can find out more at MilwaukeeWave.com. Tom and Art, back up to you.
Okay, thanks, fellas. And again, our final score, the Blast wins it 9-3, outshooting Milwaukee 30-24. And Julian Rodriguez finishing with 12 saves of the 15 shots faced. Willie Benaheny with 11 saves and 18 shots faced. And again, Willie B with some great saves to prevent the Blast from tacking on a few more here tonight. So, Art Kramer, final thoughts on this one.
Let's get out of here, Tom. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so that'll do it. Our thanks again to our crew here, including our producer, Ian Thompson, for bringing you tonight's contest. And we'll look forward to seeing you again on our next broadcast here on February 15th when the Wave hosts the Mesquite Outlaws. So for everybody at Panther Arena, Tom Wynn wishing you a good one. You've been watching Wave Soccer on MASL TV.